Abra Pappa, a holistic nutritionist and healthy eating fanatic from NutritiousAmerica.com. Today we're going to have some fun with artichokes. This is artichokes with breading. I've reinvented this just a little bit, just to bump up the nutrients, make it a little healthier, but really to bump up the flavor. I think artichokes with just breadcrumbs, we could do better than that, right? Okay, so let me teach you how to prep the artichoke. This is a labor of love, so just be ready for it. Stem comes off the bottom, an inch comes off the top of the artichoke. To put a little muscle into that. And you're just going to get these little bad boys on the bottom, the little leaves off. You're going to snip any sharp, pokey, thorny branches. Okay. You're going to wash the artichoke. I forgot to mention that. That's the first step. Step one, wash the artichoke. Okay, now in order to get this puppy ready for stuffing, we need to get the heart out. So here's how you do it. You just start to gently release these leaves here to try to get to the center. Takes a little bit of a gentle nudge. Once you get to the center, you're going to start to feel a little finger prick on your thumb here. Then you know that that's the part that needs to come out. So these leaves, as soon as I start to see that purple, I know that this has to come out. So again, just a little bit of love, a little gentle nudge, and you'll get these leaves out. And then we have to take the choke out. So that's the really hairy part down here. And I just use a spoon and kind of dig down. And so you can see all that stuff that's coming out there. That's what we don't want. We want that out. Okay. Perfect. Almost there. You want to make sure you get all of it. And you're creating a glorious little cavity here for our delicious stuffing. So you want there to be enough space. Okay, as soon as that's out, do a little acid to prevent from browning. You know, whenever I do this, I think this is the perfect time to talk about antioxidants. We hear about antioxidants all the time, but do we really know what they mean, what it is? So that's the antioxidant effect. This stops the aging process. That's the best way to think about it, right? The citrus in this lemon, the vitamin C, the antioxidant, is stopping the browning of the artichoke. And that's exactly what antioxidants do in our system. They slow down that aging process that we don't want. I keep this in a bowl of ice water with the lemon halves until I'm ready to use them. Okay, let's make this stuffing. So here's what I have done. Instead of just the typical breadcrumbs, I'm making a quinoa, feta, and dill stuffing for the artichokes. It's super, super, super delicious. This is quinoa. I've cooked 1 cup of dry quinoa, which yields nearly 3 cups of quinoa. Quinoa is a superfood. It's a grain. It's jam-packed with protein, has all 9 essential amino acids, and it's very hard to mess up. It's really easy to cook. That's the best part. Okay, so we're going to add to it 1/4 cup of chopped dill, 1/4 cup of chopped scallions, green onions. Make sure they're diced fine. 1/4 cup of pine nuts for a little crunch, and a good amount of cheese. This is a Greek feta cheese. That was about a cup of Greek feta. So we incorporate all of this, and then this definitely is going to need some moisture. Don't be afraid of the olive oil in this. The artichokes help our body metabolize fat. We could handle some good, healthy fat. Okay, and I am going to add some whole grain breadcrumbs. And this is just going to help bind this all together. It's going to help add a little bit of a crunch to our stuffing. If you're gluten-free and you don't want to use the breadcrumbs, you can certainly leave them out, or you can substitute for gluten-free breadcrumb without a problem. Okay, a little bit more olive oil. I mean, this is just delicious on its own. But wait until we stuff it into that artichoke. So, I like to get the water out. So I bang them a little bit. Get rid of this. Okay. Let's stuff away now. Let's see. All right. So this is enough for 4 artichokes, 4 medium-sized artichokes. And what you're going to want to do is make sure that you get a good amount into the center there. This is our little pocket, our pocket for goodness. Okay, and then you also want, in all of these little nooks, get some stuffing in there too. So I just separate the leaves. I drop some stuffing in. It's a little bit of a messy job. It's all right. As much as I can get in, I try to get away with. Okay, so I've stuffed all 4 artichokes. I'm going to make just a little poaching liquid here. I've got 2 cups of chicken stock into a big cast iron pot. This is actually going to go in the oven. And I love garlic, so I am going to smash an entire head of garlic into our poaching liquid. Okay. Artichokes are a great detoxifying food. They're super supportive to the gallbladder. Artichokes, they're super supportive for the liver. They actually help lower cholesterol, which is another fun tidbit about artichokes. So I'm going to put just these, so you don't have to chop them anymore, just these smashed cloves into the bottom of this broth here. Okay. Then my artichokes. They're going to stand up inside this liquid. Okay. They get a drizzle of olive oil and just a little sprinkling of additional breadcrumbs on top. Okay, so these are going to go into an oven, a 350-degree oven, for 40 minutes. After 40 minutes, you're going to remove the top and let them go for an additional 10 to 15. They're done when a knife inserted into the center comes out super easy. They need to be soft. So just down here, see how soft that is there? That's what you want. You want it to go like this. So it's going to take, these took about 50 minutes, and what I like to do is cook them covered for 40, and then the last 10 minutes take the cover off so they get a little bit brown and crusty and delicious. Thanks for watching. I'm Abra Pappa from NutritiousAmerica.com. Have a delicious day.